Hey, beautiful people. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. If not, it's okay. This too shall pass, and I'm sending extra, extra love and light your way. Um, I just want to do a quick video, like, as a reminder to be mindful of what you focus your attention on. So, it's a lot of distractions out here, a lot of things that's like literally pulling on our energy, trying to get our attention, right? A lot of people, a lot of things, situations. And it's kind of like whatever we choose to focus on, it's like we're taking on that vibration. So if if we choose to focus on negativity, we choose to like go back and forth with people, be arguing with people, drama with people. It's like that's the energy that we're choosing to focus on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like as long as you're focusing on that energy, right? You you're going to keep attracting it because it's like you're taking on that vibration. So it's like there's other things that we could be focusing on, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we choose to do. And so it's like when you start becoming aware of this within yourself, you can use your free will to choose to focus on something else, right? So, if you're the type of person, as soon as somebody says something to you, you ready to go off, right? It's like sometimes that's a test. Sometimes God will send you a test to see how you respond. And it's like instead of doing that, you know, choose to focus on something else, right? Because sometimes, you know, we just, like I said, focus on the negative. And it's kind of like if you entertain that energy, it's you're going to keep putting yourself in that cycle. And that's not to say like let people walk over you or whatever, right? You always, defend yourself, stand up for yourself, but it's like it's certain situations where somebody's trying to get under your skin, or you know what I'm saying, when people are being petty, stuff like that. Those are the times where it's like you got to choose not to engage in that energy. And, you know, naturally your ego will be like, oh no, I ain't backing down, or oh no, I'm not going to not say nothing, blah, blah, blah. But a wise person, a wise person knows better. A wise person, they know there's a time to allow your ego to take over, and then it's a time when not to. And they know that in certain situations they're not going to let their ego take over because it's only going to bring them into destruction, right? Because it's like we're a magnet. So when you got that drama inside of you, you choose to focus on drama and anger and, even sadness, right? If you choose to focus on these lower vibrations, via the law of attraction, something that we can't help. This is a natural process. You're going to attract low vibrating people, situations, and circumstances. So it's like you're going to feel like you kind of like you trapped, like you're in a hamster wheel, because you're like, I keep going through these situations, I keep experiencing this, I keep experiencing that, but it's like we're not acknowledging the fact that we keep feeding that energy. And sometimes God tests us. Sometimes we may be like, I'm not gonna feed into that energy no more, right? And God is like, okay, that's wonderful. Let me test you though. And then he drops a situation on our path, and you know sometimes we pass, just depends on when. Sometimes we don't, sometimes we go to F off, you know. And so we ain't passed the test. And you know that means another situation is going to be dropped on your path, right, until you learn that lesson. And the lesson is to be mindful. Don't let your ego take over. Don't continue to feed into negative energy, because like I said, the only person, it's not the only person, but it's like you're always going to be affected in the end, because like I said, you're a magnet. Even if you run away from certain people and situations, right, you're a magnet. So if you move away from them, you move to a total different side of the country, because you're a magnet, you're still going to attract people with that same type of energy, because they're it's like they're being attracted to you and you're being attracted to them, right? You want to focus on the good so that your magnet, right, can be at a higher vibration, so that you can attract higher vibrational people, situations, and circumstances. There's plenty of things that we can focus on in this world, right? And we, regardless of how we want to put it or whatever, we make a conscious decision of, did I say that right? Why did I say it like that? We make a conscious decision of what it is that we're going to focus on. So it could be something as simple as on your timeline, you're scrolling on Facebook and Instagram, you see videos with people fighting or negativity. Are you going to click on that video and keep watching videos like that because it's going to show up in your algorithm? Or are you going to look into something that's more positive? Like look at motivational quotes, or there's plenty of other things, right, that you can focus on other than negativity is what I'm saying. Because people don't realize, like I said, if you looking at negative things, you're hearing negative things, you're engaging in negative things, you're taking on that vibration. And then your magnet now is going to attract even more negativity. So take control of the wheel. Take control of what you choose to give your attention to. Your attention, honestly, that's your life force. That's your energy. And that's why so many people are trying to get your attention. There's so many things that are competing to get your attention, right? It's an energy drainer. So it's like, choose to focus your attention on good. Not telling you to be delusional. We know it's bad out there, right? We know. But if we just focus on the bad, that's just like saying, okay, you forgot there's good out here. So it's just having a balanced perspective. It's like, yeah, it's bad out here, but it's also good out here, right? And you're like, I'm going to choose to focus on the good, because your mindset has everything to do with, like I said, the people, situations that are drawn into your life, right? Because it's like you are the point of attraction. So anyways, I hope this helped in some type of way. Y'all stay blessed up, stay prayed up, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace, love, and light.